We are? No.
Nah.
Does your asshole itch?
No.
Get your ass up.
Okay.
Welcome to the I Regret Nothing podcast.
I Regret Nothing podcast.
Sweet.
With Mike J and Pedro.
Hey guys, what about me?
I regret nothing. I regret nothing.
Hey, dickheads, you forgot about me, Matt Baguette.
We regret nothing.
I regret everything! Everything I've ever done! Happy Movember, team.
Movember.
Happy Movember. That's why I have my mustache back. How does it look?
Looks great.
Looking
You
good.
look like an 80s porn star.
That's
With
the
a lot of
goal. I'm
experience.
very bright. I really wish I could turn the fucking brightness down here.
It's the mustache power. It shines through, you know?
There are no zoom settings to fucking turn down my brightness. I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I'm pissed.
I mean, there's
okay, there it is.
there's settings for everything else. Hair
For
colors.
literally everything else. Yes. Well, welcome back. It's been a minute. It's been like over a month.
Yep.
Yeah.
We are not
Way over a month.
We are not doing these
Um,
very fast. We're actually slowing down. But that's because we're really busy. People don't know that though. They always ask us, "What are you fucking working on? Are you losers just making memes online and TikTok videos all the time?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I
I mean, we are doing that, but we're doing more than that.
Right. For starters, I'm not on the development team. So, I mean, I have time to meme up TikTok. And Pedro has time to meme up the twits.
Yeah.
So,
Until 5 a.m.
oh God, fucking Roger's saying I'm brighter than the sun.
Of course.
It's true. It's true. And if I turn the lights off in here, you can't really see me. I'll be John Cena. It won't work out. I'm going to put a link in the chat. If you guys could all go there and maybe donate a couple bucks towards my Movember fund. Movember is a prostate cancer awareness fund. So it's the most common cancer in men. And yeah, it doesn't kill a lot of people like other cancers do, but it is the most common cancer in men. So donate a little money to my Movember fund. Not a big deal. It's not going to me. It's going to prostate cancer awareness. So
It's all for a good cause.
yeah, if you were going to buy like
And,
5 copies of Postal 2 this month for your friends, just hold off. Donate to my Movember fund. A few bucks here and there.
Yeah.
And I'll
Everybody who gives money gets one mustache hair from Mike J.
one
And a picture of his prostate.
upper lip pube.
Yep.
My prostate, a picture of my prostate would be weird because I had this procedure done years ago called a Eurolift. It was supposedly to help me with peeing too much. Pedro, you need a better poker face, bro. We can all see how grossed out you are talking about my prostate. You brought it up.
No, it's
I didn't
delicious.
bring it up. You brought up my prostate, bro.
I did.
This is all your
I-
fault. So if you guys have a problem with me talking about the procedure I had done, you can blame Pedro. So anyway, I peed too much. And all the work and scans, it turns out it looks like I had calcium buildup in the passage in my prostate. So I had this procedure done where they put stainless steel clamps on your prostate and open it up. I think Pedro's getting a boner.
yeah.
If you don't know what a Eurolift is, look it up. It was not particularly painless, minimally invasive, which just means they don't cut you open. So you figure out how they had to get down to my prostate.
I think that's the backstory of Mad Cow Mike J. How he
That's how I got cured, actually. They put the
Yeah.
stainless steel clamps on my prostate, and it really calmed down the mad cow virus. Elizabeth is loving this. Pedro's over here thinking that we're just killing all of our viewers. We're going to have no viewers after this.
I just single-handedly ruined the entire podcast. Nobody's gonna watch this from this point forward because of me. I'm sorry.
I think people are more into this than you think, right? Like, people watch pimple popping videos, bro.
I actually watch those.
Oh, so you're a sick fuck like everybody
I
else?
am
or you
a
just
sick
don't want to
fuck,
hear
yeah.
about my prostate procedure?
Hey, I mean, I mean, watch, not hear about it. I don't want to hear about people pimple popping. I want to
There's
hear.
no video.
I want
bro.
to see them.
Stop begging for video of me getting my
Fuck
dick
that.
fucked.
I tried, everybody. I tried.
You're disgusting.
little.
Postal news. I know we've talked about it ad nauseum, but co-op, it's probably coming soon, at least in some form. Right?
I mean, we
is,
are playing it and testing it like every day. So, and not only us, more people now.
Yeah,
than
we actually
before.
have an internal testing team playing it right now, which is good. Which means next step is public testing.
Yeah.
How close
it's
do you
gonna
think, Pedro?
be-
If you had to guess, even though you'll be wrong and you have no power over this, what would you guess? A month?
They're gonna clip this and they're gonna be like, those motherfuckers always
Let 'em-
link
what are they
shit."
going to do? Post it
But-
to their one friend?
I'm gonna say December.
Okay, there you go. That's a month.
I'm gonna say December.
Yeah.
A month
December
or
sounds good.
so.
A month or so, yeah. It's gonna be on public beta. You'll probably need a branch code on Steam, and you'll get access to it. Whether it's gonna be finished or not, I can guarantee you a lot of fixes have been under the hood. Like, we've fixed a lot of issues, like simple stuff as object physics was simply not working just 1 to 2 months ago. So now, it's in a better state than it ever was. So when we deliver it to you, it's gonna be playable enough for you to have fun, for sure.
Good. Good. So glad. So glad. And yeah, Postal 4 is what we're working on, guys. Just so everybody knows that. I mean, that's just, oh, there we go. What are you guys cooking? Co-op. Yes.
Co-op.
It's been the same thing for
But-
the last 5 months.
Not only, I mean, we are fixing tons of shit in the background.
Yeah. There's obviously other fixes going in. Still more set
Maybe new
dressing.
content. Yeah,
Lots of set
dressing.
dressing and replacing unfinished areas. We're going to have to put a bow tie on this game soon. So I think we're getting there.
And open the pie house one day.
Yeah,
One day.
The pie
I mean,
house.
we've been teasing that shit for a bit. It's about time we work on it. I mean,
There's
been
also one more character going in the game that people have been wanting. No, it's
Yeah.
not the Redux Postal dude. It's not that.
It's better.
it's not a costume.
It's better.
So
Yeah,
much
it's better.
better.
It's better. We'll leave that up for interpretation. Other Postal news. I think today, Super Rare Games announced that they are doing the physicals for Postal Brain Damaged for PlayStation and Switch. So if you wanted your copy of that, hop onto Super Rare Games website. I think it's superraregames.com and pre-order that. Are they doing pre-orders?
I don't think so. It's gonna be available on the 14th of this month.
Okay, yeah, they're gonna have them soon. They were just announcing it right now.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm
Just
checking out their
announcement.
website. You can add a cart bundle that has Brain Damaged and a couple other games, but the Brain Damaged ones themselves say coming soon. So
Oh, somebody said we want Postal on Xbox. So do we.
we want it more than you
Okay.
do, big guy.
So much more. And it's not happening.
Yeah.
Thank Microsoft.
yeah,
Ask
I mean,
Microsoft.
there is actually, I wouldn't say a finished version of Brain Damage, but there is a working version of Brain Damage and a finished version of Postal Redux for Xbox. They just
True,
said
true.
no. The answer is no.
Mike J took Phil Spencer to lunch and he said no.
I did. And we're hoping this changes over time, right? Like, obviously, Microsoft is losing, and
Yeah.
there's been some administrative changes there. So we're hoping that whoever comes in is maybe a little less stupid, considering that Nintendo is just like, give us all your wares. And we're like, okay.
We should do a Running with Scissors investor call and hype our game up, and maybe some people will listen
I'll
and
be
be
like,
like,
welcome to the Running with Scissors investor call. You all made 0% on your investment this quarter, and it's going up to 0% next quarter.
You're
Thanks for-
all fucked in the ass.
some big developers gonna listen to us, be like, at least they are not negative. Let's buy them.
Yeah, exactly. And then, I mean, obviously this involves our first topic, but we're kind of hoping that longer term we can get Postal 4 onto the next Switch, whatever that is. I mean, we're calling it Switch 2. Nobody knows. But we're hoping, we're hoping that it'll get there because it's supposed to be better than a PS4, and obviously Postal 4 worked on the PlayStation 4. And good news for all you European Postal 4 fans, not Eastern European Postal 4 fans, those don't exist. But Postal 4 fans, it's not banned in Germany, so theoretically it should be out in North America and the European regions.
Yippee!
Chitty
Because that was
cheers.
the problem. Cheers. Yeah, that was a big problem we had with Redux on the Switch. And oh boy, that sucks. Especially trying to explain it to people who are like,
Every day.
yeah, but I'm not even in Germany.
I
And
get
I'm like,
questions
"Yeah, I
every
know."
day about I'm on the Nintendo shop. Why don't I see Postal Redux? I'm like, because you're located in Europe. And then I tell them it's banned in Germany. And then they go, but I'm not in Germany. And I go, okay, well, Nintendo is, and they're not allowed to profit from it. So yada, yada, yada. There is no European Postal Redux.
None whatsoever.
Which, I mean, and I've said this before, not that it's happening because it's not. If we ever remade Postal 2 and put it on Switch or PlayStation, on Switch it would be banned in all of Europe, and on PlayStation it would be banned in Germany because Postal 2 is still banned there. It's just Brain Damaged and Postal 4 that aren't banned there right now. New Zealand is a different story, but that's a separate topic. They are very ban happy these days as well.
Somebody
but yeah,
asked, since is it possible since mods are coming to Postal 4, someone could make Postal 2 in Postal 4? I mean, if you guys want to try it,
well,
when
what
we
they
add
do,
the
what they
workshop
don't
support-
understand is the reason why we haven't done it is because it's a massive fucking undertaking. Okay,
Yeah.
like it's a
Yeah.
big job. I mean, Postal 2 is a bigger game than you think. There's a lot more going on than you think, and feel free.
Not only that, like to make sure that everything works and looks, works just like it did, if not better, and without pissing people off. Everything looking better or the same, which would be pointless in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, there's so much under the hood that it's not an easy task. So when we add workshop support, if somebody wants to try it, be our guest.
That's like,
If, we'll promote it.
Right.
We'll
that's,
promote
Yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be a tough one.
that would be a year at least of work. At least.
At
A
least a
year.
year. At least a year
A
if you had a team
year.
of 15 people.
Yeah, much more.
Good luck. I
Yeah.
think that's all the Postal news for today. I mean, other than
No merch.
merch, Brain Damage dolls are finally on their way to me. 20 days. That's what they say. They're on the fast boat. So 20
Good shit.
days. So somewhere around the 27th, 28th in that region, we'll have Brain Damage dolls. Future dolls that are coming are Gimp Postal Dude dolls and Larry the Crab.
There you go. Confirmation.
Yeah. We do have brand new Postal 2 Dude pillowcases. I can't reach it, and I don't feel like reaching it, but it's new artwork made by
Don't
our
believe it.
in-house artist Andy. They look really good. We have new Steam Deck skins. I should probably show this stuff, right?
I
They look
guess.
good.
All right, you guys talk.
Yeah. Regardless, I mean, you can always go to our website. All our stuff is there. You can even see like the new Steam Deck skin. Yeah,
Pedro, you already posted it on Twitter, I think. So
yeah, we got a lot of merch coming up, and it's good shit. I mean, you guys keep asking for more, so we keep delivering, and you gotta see firsthand over there.
Okay, here I am.
There you go.
Okay, I said we had new Steam Deck skins. It's going to be hard to see how this really will look, but this is the back. I'm going to have to open this up to show the front. The front we had to modify from the last ones because their printer was not able to be as precise. So instead, we just put some new artwork for the front. Check that out.
That looks so good.
Pretty cool, eh? Pretty cool.
Yeah.
don't forget to put some skin on your deck.
And then there's the back. So we got
Yeah.
those. We have postal lanyards that are sort of in the same vein as the socks. So if you've been looking for a way to carry your
Those are
keys
sick.
around, yeah, they're very nice.
Yeah.
We have a couple new stickers. We have a Crotchios sticker and a Postal Babe sticker, since I know you're also misogynist and you want Postal Babe stuff. And here is the new Postal Dude pillowcase. He's got, let's see if I roll this up. He's got a little crotchy on his crotchy. And then there, he's sleeping with his gun. So, yeah.
As you should.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's our new merch. I actually have in process now new hats. New hats are going to come. They're going to be like sort of suit gray with a big white running with scissors logo on them. Flat bill. Those will be coming soon. I don't know when, but they'll be coming. We may do PlayStation skins for all you people that own our games on PlayStation. And that's about it right now for merch. Oh, and we're going to do new mouse pads at some point soon, but they're going to be actual flat mouse pads, not crotchy balls.
Not boobies or
pads.
balls.
People were asking if we have any like Steam profiles, like skins, but we do have backgrounds and emojis and badges. So, but we don't have the whole profile thing, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been asked that a lot. New stickers and emojis. And
We have
all
a good
that
amount
jazz.
already. Yeah.
But yeah, we need more. So anyway, on to our first topic. Nintendo Switch 2 will have backwards compatibility with Switch games, and Nintendo Switch Online will be coming back too. Was that a worry? Did they think they wouldn't have an online?
I mean,
system?
it's been on all
It
the
was
systems.
because historically Nintendo never really did backwards compatibility, as far as I know, right? I mean,
Well, from the Switch, yeah, they've done the Nintendo Switch Online with their, like bringing back games. And if you subscribe to the Nintendo Switch Online, you get those games. But the way they are doing it now for the new system, it sounds like it will be very similar. So they can easily, backport the games. Maybe between DS, they could do it, like different Game Boys as well. But
yeah.
recently
I
they haven't
mean,
done it. Yeah.
I kind of expected them not to, because they've always been so iffy about game preservation, which is insane. But at least they're doing backwards compatibility. I mean, we gotta give them credit where credit is due. Kind of cool. I mean,
And the game will
modern
probably run
consoles
better,
don't do that. The PlayStation doesn't do that, unless you have like the whole online service bullshit, which it's worth what it is. But yeah,
And
good shit.
hopefully it'll have Postal 4.
Postal 4.
Yeah.
Let's see how powerful the console is. I mean, if it's more powerful than PS4, it's
I
It's a
think it
no-brainer,
will
right?
be on par with a PS4. We know it's gonna do 4K, but I imagine the 4K. I mean, I'm pretty sure the 4K will be only when you're docked, when you're using the dock, and I'm pretty sure it will be 1080p undocked. But
That's
on a
giggity.
small screen, it looks good enough. Like it's fine.
Yeah, that'll be fine. We don't know yet. We don't have any confirmation. We're not working on anything, but hopefully, I mean, I'm guessing with the way we are peons, we will know after it comes out, like everybody else. We're not some day zero dev for.
We will be
Nintendo.
watching Digital Foundry and get all the news.
Yeah. But that's good. I'm happy that we have games on Nintendo. It makes me wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes me
It makes
very,
Nintendo wet as well.
very wet. I actually have my
If I
PS5
told
Pro
you.
coming today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
nice.
gonna get one next year. I'm seeing if they're gonna do a bundle with GTA 6.
I wasn't
I'm not
gonna
much.
get one. I was like, "Fuck it," but then I realized my nephews and niece they need a PlayStation,
Okay.
so I figured I'd sell it to my brother for whatever $350, whatever it's worth, and then a
But if,
PS5 Pro upgrade is not very expensive. So
But if I told Skinhead Mike J from 2003, hey, did you know that in the future the Postal games will be on Nintendo consoles? What would you say?
I'd be like, "I think you're lying," but
Yeah.
there was a time back in the day when we were discussing putting Postal 1 on DS because there was a GTA game for DS, I believe.
Yeah, Chinatown Wars.
Yeah, it was
Chinatown
Chinatown
Wars,
Wars.
yeah.
So I was like, well, if they can do it, we can fucking do it, man. And it kind of went nowhere. I don't think we ever really got very far with it. But so if you told Skinhead Mike J that, I might have been like, oh, it eventually worked out. I'd be like, we're probably not banned in Germany anymore, too, right? Right?
Ha ha
Right?
ha ha
Yeah.
ha ha ha. Oh, man.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Yeah. I sound zesty today, guys.
You
Is
always
it that I
zesty.
sound zesty or because of this mustache and my voice that I sound very zesty today?
Suave?
Do you guys want to do some ASMR?
Yes.
Thank you.
Suave.
Rockstar owner says GTA 6 and Borderlands 4 won't release near each other. We wouldn't, and no one would stack up huge releases. Are they really putting GTA 6 and Borderlands 4 in the same category?
It's
No,
only
it's-
because it's the
it's-
same publisher. If it
Yeah.
wasn't for that, they
Has
wouldn't
Borderlands
give a fuck.
always been Take-Two?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shows what I know. Never played a 1 minute of Borderlands. So
Was
It's great,
Borderlands
it's great,
1
yeah.
Take-Two?
Maybe not
Or
back
wha-
then. But,
No, I don't think it was. I could be wrong here, but I have a feeling it wasn't. But it's only because it's the same publisher. If it wasn't, GTA 4 can stand on its own, okay? They just don't want Borderlands 4 to suffer from it. They're not stupid, okay? Even if like
that makes more sense.
it's not that they are not the same kind of game. It's just that they really don't want Postal 4 sorry, GTA 6 is going to overshadow everything else. Whatever release
Yeah.
is going to overshadow.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's a farming sim or some indie 2D platform.
Or Postal
it's gonna
7.
overshadow it.
Postal 7.
yeah.
Postal 7, Postal 69, whatever
I
comes.
think it's gonna overshadow any game for the last 10 years. They said during the earnings call yesterday, they still sold 10 million copies of GTA 5 this year. 10 million. So, and it's been over 10 years. It's been 11 years now. And I think everyone is gonna move when we have the concrete date for GTA 6. But because next year, 2K, Tech2, they're gonna release Mafia, Borderlands, Civ 7, and GTA 6. So
and they don't release single player DLC. Why?
Because it's a waste of their money.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
you
waste.
can make
Dumbasses.
way more money with
It's-
online.
yeah, but for me, ROI, I get it. There's ROI is so important to these fucking investors and the executive team, but like goodwill to the 100 million people that have bought the fucking game, give them more content that's not part of online. It's fucking crazy
Yeah.
to me.
something must have happened because now we know after all the leaks what they were planning for the single player DLCs. Like they were planning 3 of them and they all canceled them for online.
So stupid. So fucking stupid.
Really stupid. We can't be that bad.
Numbingly stupid.
And they have the people and the money, but yeah.
Yeah. They do. They just they could have made even more money if they wanted.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just it's
so-
not like a single player DLC wouldn't be profitable.
yeah.
But I imagine at least the good news we're gonna get a trailer 2 weeks from now for GTA 6, 2 or 3 weeks
It-
from now.
It's funny people are talking about a Postal cartoon. We have something that we are going to show a little bit later in the podcast. You guys
Oh, yeah.
want to stay tuned for that.
Yeah. Ubisoft's NFT dumpster fire flares up as matchmaking bug leaves every player connecting and losing to the same unkillable guy. What happened
Yeah.
here?
My God. Ubisoft is on a downward spiral, whether it's, shitty game design, whether it's, insider drama. Everything is going to shit. And they had the fucking audacity to make an NFT game, but that NFT game has no quality assurance. It's worse than all of our games combined, which is saying a fucking lot. So, you know, shit hit the fan to the point where it broke it. You cannot matchmake with anybody else but one player who happens to always win. It's insanity. NFT games.
I was playing Outlaws, but I've kind of stopped.
Really?
I enjoyed it. Like I enjoyed the environment and but I didn't really love the gameplay loop. It's a lot of fucking
So from what I heard, on the 21st of November, they're gonna have the first of many big updates, but that will be the first one to rework the gameplay. Like they are happy with visuals, but they want to rework the stealth, the way the enemies function, and like the action sequences.
Yeah, the stealth can suck my balls. I don't
Yeah.
particularly care for stealth games, and that is a fucking stealth game.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of it.
Cannot.
But the game
cannot
lets you
suggest Metal
go.
Gear.
The game lets you, in most cases, go like crazy. But at the beginning of the game, when you're like doing the tutorials, you have to like follow the routes.
There was one mission pretty early on in the game which I played over and over and over, and I like went and looked up fucking walkthroughs, and I could not fucking pass it. And it wasn't hard. Just, oh God, it's so stupid. Like, I get it. You should have to want to sneak around, but if you don't, some of the missions, the second you're spotted, they end. It's not like you fight and die. It's like you're
It's
seeing
like the
If
it's
you
like
have the
the-
options to do it like both ways, right? That's where
some
it's
missions
good. Like,
do. Some, not all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if the game was well made.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Sometimes
it is not
tells you,
badly made.
do not
They
get
should-
spotted. And if you get
Yeah.
spotted,
It's like the Insomniac Spider-Man games. Like you're having a lot of fun just swinging around, but then you have those self missions that are so fucking shitty, and they break the pace of the game. Like you're like, oh, I gotta do this shit now, and then it takes forever, and then you have to fucking, since the game those parts suck, you gotta do it all over again and over again and over again. It sucks. I hate when you have a winning formula, but then you ruin it by adding those kinds of missions in between. If I want to play a stealth game, there's a lot of good stealth games out there, and they're good at what they do. Adding stealth to action games like Spider-Man, Insomniac Spider-Man, doesn't work. Apparently, it doesn't
Well,
work for
No.
Outlaws.
me-
I'd never heard of that mission, but apparently it also has that issue.
For me, it's fine. Like if it's like an open world game, it should be open in its gameplay as well, where the game doesn't tell you how to play, like to play it. You should just experiment different play styles, and they should all work.
Yep.
So
Yep. Very
Ideally, like-
stupid. Very stupid.
Postal
But
2 was
I
kind
will,
of like that.
I will go back to it. I just kind of stopped because I've been sort of picking away at Silent Hill, which I
Ah.
also don't love. It's a good game. I think, and you'd have to check me on this, but I think one of the lead designers of Brain Damaged, he left Hyperstrange for Bloober, and I think he was one of the main guys on Silent Hill 2 also.
That's sick. Yeah, I love the game so much. Yeah. So
Yeah, it's good. I'm
I
just
think
kind
I know
of
who it is. Yeah.
like it just gets tiring, these same enemies over and over. And even though they're a little different, they start spitting at you or exploding.
Yeah.
The
I see what
environment's
you mean.
nice.
Yeah.
The environment's nice and it's creepy, but I can't find time to like it for more than an hour at a time.
Yeah, you
One
would
thing I like to
probably
say, though,
prefer the original.
the
I
haptics.
mean,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Probably.
No. The DualSense stuff is really cool.
Yeah, it is really good on that game. Yeah.
Yeah, I do like the way the controller makes noise when there's something
Like the rain and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But also,
it
I
is
like
good.
there's no HUD. There's no UI at all.
Yeah,
I like
no
that.
HUD. I do think the map system is fucking trash.
Oh, yeah, you have to pick it up all the time to look at the paper.
You have to pick it up,
Yeah.
but it's not even set to the map you're on most of the time. You have to open it, go to the map, and then flip to the one you're in. And that
see.
makes me
Yeah.
want to
Yeah, I
rip
see
my
what you mean.
fucking head off.
yeah, there were some things. I would say that with a lot of things, they did it right. Where you got the original, you improve some things upon it, but in some others, it suffers from the remake kind of thing. They even pulled the whole, oh, this is the new shit. You used to like the old shit, but now you don't. When they basically swapped the costume for what's her name? I forgot her name. For the chick, they swapped her costume, but she pulls out the original costume. She shows it to the player, and the player's like, "Why can't we have that?" It's one of those creative liberties that people don't like, and for them to just throw it like that, like they did with the MC with Dante's hair, like I don't know why companies like to do that, to taunt the players who actually enjoy the originals.
To be fair, when we released Postal 4 originally,
Oh,
you couldn't get the Postal Dude outfit, but it was like on a rack somewhere in a store.
it
Yeah.
was in the plans, to be fair. It was still in early access. It was in the plans. That's the big difference, okay?
I know,
In their
I know.
plans, there's none of that. They just taunt you. They just fuck with you.
Yeah.
But still, like,
sorry, go ahead.
easily one of my game of the year. Like, I love the game so much. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Black Mesa Blue Shift coming in 10 days. Like the whole thing? Or are they doing it in
Uh,
pieces like they did Black Mesa?
I'm not sure if it's a whole thing, but I'm quite excited about it. I mean, it seems to be on par with the Black Mesa mod that we know and love. So, man, playing with Barney again, that's exciting.
Yeah,
mean,
I like that game.
It's been a while. Those are really good classics, and as usual, like the fans doing such a good job making these things. I think it's not. This one is not going to be a mod, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not. I would need to check that because there are other Half-Life projects being done in other engines other than Source as a mod. But yeah, this is actually really exciting.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I imagine next week we're gonna get some Half-Life 2 stuff from Valve on the 16th for the anniversary. So
Yeah.
Cool. Fucking
Yep.
just living that glory.
yeah. And then our Half-Life 2 RTX next year from Nvidia and
know-
their
Yeah.
modding team.
Rockstar pisses me off. But Valve, God, they don't piss
They
me off.
stab you
but
in the
just
eye.
like, come on, man. I know you don't think you can live up to what you did, but fucking finish the story. I don't care if it's in a comic book or in a fucking cartoon or in a game, but we want the ending to the story.
I
But now
mean,
we
you
know
got one.
they are making something from all the deadlock files and data mining and stuff, but
No, they
we don't know
keep
if it's gonna
doing
be a
it,
sequel.
Just like Rockstar, they have projects and then they kill them, and then they have projects and then
Yeah.
they kill them. I can't even imagine the amount of
you got
money.
you got an ending to the story, just not the way we wanted.
No,
you
this
know?
isn't some David Lynch bullshit. It's a fucking
No,
cliffhanger.
no. When Mark Laidlaw did that shit where he leaked the whole ending after leaving Valve or
I
something.
guess.
Pistol 3 was an ending.
Yeah. I guess. And the stuff in Alex just made it worse.
Yeah. So now they'll have to undo that, of course. But they're obviously working on Half-Life 3. The
Yeah.
entirety of Alex was a whole trailer for Half-Life 3, for fuck's
I
sake.
imagine
I can't
it
even
will be
believe
a
they
s-
didn't put out more content for Alex. Like, it's just sitting there. They
Yeah.
do all
I
this
imagine
VR
it will be a
shit.
sequel of Alex, though. I don't think it's. I think it's gonna be a sequel of.
They're not
of
making
Alex, the next one.
a regular
Not
first
VR.
person.
Oh no.
It won't be
You
VR,
know,
but it will be like it will be a sequel of Alex.
they're gonna blue ball us even further. You know what they could do? They're gonna do a remake of Half-Life 1. Not even Black Mesa quality, just kind of like they did with Half-Life Source, but in VR. And that everybody's gonna be so fucking pissed. Oh man, if I'm calling it right now, oh man, I'm gonna clip this shit and I'm gonna show it to everybody. That would be horrible. A lot of people would be just pissed.
Yeah, but I'd play it.
Yeah,
I
that's the
think we're
thing.
gonna get
A lot of people would play
uh,
it
I'd
though.
figure it out.
in the next 2 years. We're gonna get a lot of Valve stuff, like a
Yeah.
lot.
We'd better.
Game is coming.
You know what? We're gonna switch over to our first interlude today. Normally it's fantastic fucking fan art, but as you know, we ran POSTALtober, and we just wanted to showcase all of the stuff from POSTALtober. So I'm gonna switch over to this video. I believe it's muted, so we can
Yeah.
talk, even though you guys are a little bit behind on it. You won't be able to see it live, but here we go. Lots of good art here. Postal dude pissing on dad. Clearly
There were
a cat.
so many good ones.
Ooh.
It was really hard to pick. I know that at least two of the people who did art for PostalTober, they are in the chat right now, so you'll see your art right there.
They better see their art
Yeah, it looks sick.
because
Yeah.
it's all pretty good.
Yeah.
We're gonna pause it on mine right there. How do you like that? Do you like my bidet mansion? I think it looks great. I'm looking nice and swole. All right, let's keep going here.
Big boy.
Paradise Lost, yeah. Well, there's just more and more here. I kind of like all of our fan art. I kind of like it.
Impossible not to like.
If you're listening to this and you've sent me some fan art to post on the website and I haven't yet, it's because I have a big backlog of it. So don't worry, it'll eventually go up there. It just hasn't yet.
Yeah.
Larry and Lizzie, a fucking zombie. Oh, look at that little keychain.
But yeah, lots of
There's me
this is something
again.
that we'll continue doing.
That kind of
We'll continue doing PostalTober
like
stuff every year. It's kind of like the Postal Jam. We have these events that we'll keep doing every year. If you guys didn't participate this time, you can always participate next time.
And
Yeah.
it gets better and better. Every year it gets better and better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You get better at
The quality.
drawing, and then you submit us your better drawings. Thank you to everybody who submitted stuff for PostalTober. Much, much appreciated. We love you.
We love you. We appreciate like everybody who does mods for our games, everybody who does art about our games. Like you keep Postal alive. It's not just us. You guys keep Postal alive. So thank you.
Yeah,
We appreciate it.
but it's not easy. Sorry, somebody in Turkey was asking if we ship plushies there, and the answer is yes. Will it get to you? I don't know. In fact, I shipped something to Turkey recently for a friend, and it was a hockey jersey. And I put it at value at $1 or whatever. And, it's like an $80 jersey. And I guess it was rejected and sent back to me because they wanted $1,300 in duties. Does that even make sense?
Yeah.
Why is it
$1,300.
so much though? That's insane.
Yeah, I don't know. Konami finally confirms that Metal Gear Solid 3's Eva is the same actor as the Little Mermaid, who kept this deep, dark secret for 20 years to protect her
Yeah.
family-friendly image.
It was fucking insane. I mean, a lot of hardcore fans already knew it, or at least had a suspicion, because when you do a certain thing like Ariel or kids shows, you don't really put your name out there if you do something as hardcore as a Metal Gear or Postal. So you'd keep your name kind of hidden, not because you're not proud of your work, but because you kind of have to protect your image. So that's what she did for all these years, decades, and now we know who is the voice of Eva officially, and it's really cool that Konami has been so transparent, and Metal Gear fans are just feasting with all these news, with the remake coming, with more games coming. It's exciting for us. So yeah, really good shit.
Yeah, like when I was watching The Penguin last week, I kind of wanted Clancy Brown to start yelling out Mr. Krabs voice stuff, but he didn't.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love
Oh,
Clancy
man.
Brown. I wish we could get him in a Postal game. That would be so dope.
We should try.
Maybe-
we should try.
maybe we
He's
can,
so
yeah.
expensive. Well,
Let's
no,
try.
he's SAG. He's SAG,
It's
so
easier
it
to get Jack
probably-
Black.
No, I think we could probably get Clancy Brown. We just have to go through the proper channels, and we have to pay the SAG rate. So it's not cheap, but it's not ungodly. We just have to have the right role for him, and he has
Yeah, I
to
mean, we
agree to
got-
it, obviously, which is, a whole separate topic.
We got John St. John, for fuck's sake.
And he doesn't even like us.
And he doesn't even like us anymore.
No. Take Two Boss says the Borderlands movie was indeed disappointing, but it still helped sell some games. I still haven't watched it. I know I can watch it for free now.
What about the Postal movie? Did it help sell some copies?
Back in the
Can
day,
imagine.
Yeah.
nah, it's a different time, hard to gauge. We weren't on Steam, and it didn't really come out. So Borderlands might have gotten thrown out of theaters real quickly, but it came out.
Yeah,
Postal, the movie,
true.
didn't really come out. It got buried behind In the Name of the King, and it came out on 11 screens instead of 1,000 screens. So, yeah.
I think it's kind of like what happened with Cyberpunk, with the release of more forms of media. It drags people onto the games. These days. Now, back then, not so much. You had the movie adaptations that were more faithful back then. Nowadays, you don't really have that anymore. But you have movie adaptations of games, and usually it does pretty well, even if the games, even if the movie sucks, like it was the case with Borderlands. For example, Fallout brought a lot of players back to playing Fallout. Fallout 76 got a
Yeah.
lot more players after that. So it's a good business. It's a really good business. Even with a shitty movie like Borderlands, hell, people are still gonna play the games, and they're definitely gonna launch the game after watching such a horrible movie, so they could clear the palate, especially if they don't play Borderlands 3.
Yeah.
If
I'm-
they
I'm
play
sure-
Borderlands 2, I'm pretty sure they'll have a better time.
I'm sure, yeah, Cyberpunk it did that. I'm sure Arcane brought a lot of people to go play League of Legends, and the Penguin people went to back and play Club Penguin maybe. But
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
About that. Oh yeah, movies. The Postal documentary is probably coming out in the first quarter next year. So
Fuck yeah.
it'll be available
not
on
in it.
various streaming services. So if you've been waiting for that, come on down.
Yeah,
It's pretty long, so we have to chop it. Maybe
it's
they'll chop it.
pretty long.
Yeah. But it's
But,
coming.
yeah,
It's
it's
definitely
coming.
coming.
And if you ever wanted to know just a little bit more about the history of Run with Caesars and the Postal series, I mean, that's the documentary. That's the place,
Yes.
There's a 30-minute segment of Mike golfing in the
No,
documentary.
there's
I
bowling
fucking
and
love
there's
that
hockey, but
introduction.
there's no
I
there's no
fucking love that
golfing.
introduction, man. That introduction is fucking hilarious.
It's pretty funny.
It's like they slapped an episode of Shorzy onto the documentary, and there you go.
Yeah, it kind of comes out of nowhere too, but you'll all have time to see it soon.
No,
We
it's
don't need-
great.
we don't need
It's
to talk
great.
about it right now. Hogwarts Legacy 2 is coordinating its plot with the HBO Harry Potter series.
Yeah,
I'm sure my wife
Actually,
will
yeah.
love all of that.
I don't mind them doing that, but they better pull it through. They better go through it with the TV show. So
I'm just hoping it's well cast and it's not,
they should go with
rewriting what
unknowns.
happened in the books. I mean, it's gonna be recasted, of course, but I hope it's a good recast. They have big shoes to fill there. Okay, Alan's performance as Snape was fucking phenomenal. How can you, do that to a level that's respectable? Those are huge shoes to fill. And not only that, they really have to look at the books and do what the movies didn't, because the movies,
Yeah.
as good as they were, because they were really good movies with really good casts, they were not really faithful to the books.
Yeah.
And that turned a lot of people down. And that's something that I think that Hogwarts Legacy, the first game, did so well, which is to respect the books, even though it's something that took place a long time before the events of Harry Potter. I think they got something special here. Let's hope they don't fucking ruin it like everybody else has been ruining these days with everything that we know and love. We'll see.
Yeah, they have a really good team on it, so I hope they don't fuck it
Yeah.
up. They have the people who did Succession, even though it's nothing to do with Harry Potter, but should be interesting.
Somebody
And I think for
says,
me, the way I would do it, one season, one book, and then you really have time to flesh it out. Like
Yeah.
they don't have to rush it. Yeah.
somebody said, who cares if it's faithful? Just make it good. I mean, that's what they did with the movies. It's not faithful, but it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're gonna do it all over again, especially as a series format, uh, they have more resources and better resources and more time to do all of the things. So one would expect at least to be a little bit more faithful. We hope.
You'd think so, right? You'd
You'd
think,
think
so,
so.
but
Yeah.
writers tend to go fucking nuts on their own.
They do. I mean, you gotta admit, Dune was pretty good.
No, Dune was awesome, but they
Dune
changed
was
some
awesome.
real fundamental things in a very weird way, and you got to wonder why. Like,
Yeah.
why did they make Cheney the moral compass for Paul all of a sudden? I mean, I guess they had to give her some character, but in the book, none of this happens. So
Yeah.
I really don't
I
know.
don't mind it though, but
Yeah, but it
It's-
just leaves other holes. Like, is she gonna have their kids? Like, where's the fucking kids? The kids are
Yeah.
important for the future of the story. Which, I mean, I get it. They're not telling the rest of the story, but like, I just don't get it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's that thing, like, you can make it good, but if it's not faithful, it will piss people off, of course.
as long
And
as they
you
don't cast,
really want to piss people off.
as long as they don't cast like Jack Black for like Dumbledore or something like that, we'll be fine.
It's not like you're making a game, a movie, for like Postal, for example. Postal was not very known for its story. Let's be honest here. Postal was known for its gameplay, the crazy shit that you can do, and Postal movie, it captured exactly the essence of the craziness of Postal. So it could never be faithful, because faithful would just be recreating what happened in the game, which wouldn't be as fun. It wouldn't be as creative. So yeah, naturally, some liberty is always going to be there, but for something that needs to be faithful, like established stories like Harry Potter, Dune, everything, that needs to be, done properly, especially if you have the time and the money.
What if they just recast Daniel Radcliffe to play Harry Potter? They just use CGI to de-age him.
Oh man.
A very buff child.
Something tells me like the new cast is gonna get so many stones thrown at them because they're just not gonna be
But
as
people
good.
are like,
Oh, people
always
are going to fucking shit on them. Are you
They
kidding?
will, for sure. They
People
will.
always complain nowadays. That's the thing. Even if it's good, like they don't appreciate the effort. But for what I would do, like they did back then. I mean, there's so many kids. Just cast unknowns. Just go through casting calls and cast unknowns, and that should be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, just responding.
We'll
to
see how
some
that
fan.
goes.
Yeah, who cares? Fuck J.K. Rowling. So I don't really give a shit. I hope it fails. Okay, now we're gonna show a little trailer for a little project that somebody's been working on. I believe we need to post to the Patreon, but let's show the trailer right now, real quick, okay? Everybody, be quiet.
Let's see. Go see Vince. I was pretty hungover yesterday, but I think I remember where I work. Score some cash. Excellent. Pick up some milk. Too easy. I guess I better get started.
I tell you to get your stuff, but somebody already took your shit.
Don't move and you won't get hurt. Who's with me?
Yeah!
Oh, great. Now my day is complete. Oh, yeah.
Hey, dude, Vince needs to see you.
Thanks.
Holy shit!
Hurry up and buy something.
Bomb.
Boom.
I like that he made me my old bald self, but where's my fucking beard?
Yeah.
I always had a beard back then. It's disappointing. Fucking burn
It's
the
fine.
footage. Burn the footage.
It's not done. It's not done.
Burn the footage.
If
fucking
you're listening
trash.
to us now, give Mike a beard.
Pedro, you're muted, so can't hear you, but cool.
There you go. As I was saying, so I posted a link in the chat. But if for some reason you're listening in and you're not, actually seeing the chat, you can support this project. It's patreon.com/dan_d_animator, and you can support this project. Just a big FYI. This is not in association with us. We are not officially supporting this. We are just we saw that this individual was doing this cartoon, and we are like, this is really cool shit. Let's promote it. But FYI, if for some reason the creator decides to just fuck off with your money, it's not our fault. Okay, just giving you a disclosure here. But this looks awesome.
Yeah.
I think that it reminds me a lot about Beavis and Butthead, the kind of art style. I think it looks really good, and if you really want to see this come to life and more episodes, definitely support the creator.
Yeah. Especially because he's doing such a good fucking job.
Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah, it was great.
Hopefully
And,
it comes out. So, but it looks like
Maybe
it will.
Adult Swim will contact us about this. I mean,
Oh yeah, they're fucking jumping on it. We talked to them about publishing
immediately.
Postal 4 back in the day. Hard no.
Oh well, we
Hard
tried.
no. We only have one more topic, but we're almost at an hour. So, Sega finally reviving the world's first 3D fighting game franchise after leaving it in arcade purgatory for 18 years. What game's that, Pedro?
Virtua Fighter.
Virtua Fighter.
I remember playing the fourth one. I was more of a Tekken guy back then, but holy shit! Like It's been a while since we had a Virtua Fighter game. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's cool. I like when they do that. I like when they bring shit back like that.
Do we know what they want to do with it? Like, is it like how it's gonna look, how it's gonna play and stuff, or they're just dropping a name right
I
now?
don't think we have anything yet. But hey, at least they're bringing it back. While some companies like Sega are delisting their original games, whether those games will be available or not, we don't know. But hey, bring them back. Don't delist them for no reason, especially if you fucking hold the rights. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these companies?
Who
What the
fucking
fuck is wrong
knows?
with these idiots?
We say
I
it
don't
all
get
the
it.
time. But then again,
They
we're
don't
one of
want
those
money.
idiots. We haven't remade Postal 2.
Yeah.
But Postal 2 is available.
It is available. We didn't put it as Vapor. It's been
We
available.
didn't delist
It's just
it.
not available for console players, which is a
Yeah.
gaping hole. But it's not
Giggity.
that simple. If it was that simple, we would have done it a long time ago.
Long time ago.
Okay, the modders will do it for us.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
luck. Just like Catharsis Reborn and Half-Life 3 Unreal have come out, or Postal
Yep.
3 Unreal. Like we're, I hope these projects come out, but they're too big, and these people have jobs, and it's tough. Game development's not easy. If you want to find out, join a mod team, and you'll realize all the shit you've been talking about games.
And these are mods, by the way. If you make from scratch, you give up. I've seen some people.
Yeah.
I remember somebody say, "Oh, your games fucking suck. I can make a better Postal," and I'm like, "Go ahead."
Yeah,
He did it, and he
please.
was like, "You know what? I apologize." You know,
Yeah,
like,
make
I know.
it. If it's good, we'll publish it.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's okay. They'll just use ChatGPT. It's fine.
yeah. These
Fine.
days
I
you
don't
can make-
care if they make a good AI game. Fucking let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's
Postal.
go. AI's not quite there to make a whole game yet, so good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I tried AI Minecraft the other day. What the hell is going on in there?
Oh man,
Fucked up.
It's pretty impressive, but it's nowhere near ready for anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
AI is not there. We don't need to talk about it. That'll just get people riled up. All right, we've
Yep.
hit an hour. Thanks for tuning
Wow,
into this
an exact hour?
PostalTober podcast. Thank you, Pedro, and your little ducky, and Matt, and your golfing hat. Matt has things to do in 4 hours, so he's going to go get a very
Yeah.
little bit of sleep. And yeah, I got to go ship some orders and get stuff ready. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in a month, hopefully, sometime around
We can do one after the Game Awards, maybe. So we have tons of
after
stuff
the
to
Game
talk
Awards
about.
and the GTA trailer.
I mean, that would be a 2-hour podcast.
Yeah, we'll just pick
that
it
would
apart.
be a 2-hour podcast that nobody would watch.
We'll just pick it apart.
Yeah.
Pick it apart like crazy.
Yeah, we'll have a pixel fuck, like pixel peep every pixel in the GTA trailer for 2 hours.
Oh man,
Yeah.
they added the Postal dudes.
My
and
God,
it's just
did you
some guy in
see
a
that
trench
girl's
coat.
cellulite while it bounced on the back of the car?
Yummers. It's gone woke. You know why? Because
Because not everybody's white.
not everybody's white.
Woke.
Even though
Look at
GTA
the-
San Andreas was not woke.
But
this
the
one
alligator's
is.
testicles are shrinking.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, they should have shrinking balls on humans.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
that's the next evolution. Yeah.
Exactly.
I agree.
All right, thanks for tuning in. We will see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.